Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use ChatGPT to study. I especially made this for medical students in Papua New Guinea, but the same concept can be applied to anyone else. It involves just uploading your documents and asking ChatGPT to pull an outline from it so that you can use it as a study guide, and then you can ask ChatGPT to generate questions and answers of the material that you give it. Before we get started, just a couple of things to mention. One is that this is for proof of concept. So nothing is perfect yet. AI developmental stages, what's available to us, what we can use, but the important thing is what you can do with it, the potential, and you get the idea of how this works with your imagination and what you can come up with. You can adapt it for your purposes, but this shows what you can do with it. That's one. The other thing is the thing with AI is that the quality of the results depends on how well you prompt it or how you talk to it. So you'll need multiple iterations. So you put something in, you tell it this is what I want, and then depending on the results, you tweak your prompts. And the third thing is in relation to the prompts that you give it, how you talk to it, is that sometimes you might give it pieces that are too large. So you can break down a bigger goal or a bigger objective or the information that you give it into bite-sized pieces, and then you might give it pieces of that at a time, and then you compile it. So you see what you can do, what it's capable of, and how much you give it, and then where you go with that. But it comes with iterations, so you improve on the process down the line. Okay, this is inside of the free plan, ChatGPT 4.0 for Omni. This is the same model that paid users get, except that the message limit is capped, so you can only send so many messages before your account limit is reached, and then it defaults to ChatGPT 3.5. The difference is that ChatGPT 4.0 has its multimodal, so you can upload documents, you can upload images, and you can have voice interaction. So when it goes back to default, then you only have text interaction on GPT 3.5. But for our purposes, it should do so. The document we're using here is called the MBBS Patient and Community Problems Tutorials. This is a compilation of all the tutorials that are used for the MBBS course of the University of Papua New Guinea. So it covers tutorials from years 2 to years 5. And this version was compiled by Dr. Robin Oge somewhere around 2008, I think. So shout out to Dr. Oge if you're watching. As you can see here, I've already uploaded the document and I prompted ChatGPT to outline the year two topics from the document. Okay, as we mentioned earlier, the quality of the output, what ChatGPT gives you, is dependent on how well you prompt it or how specific the instructions are. The part of the exercise, part of the practice is you learning how to talk to the AI. So ChatGPT has listed that, even though I haven't asked it, it's listed some outline the problems with the learning issues and then the references that are quoted to. So okay, so we've uploaded our documents, and the first prompt is it's a short prompt, a simple prompt. I could have come up with something better, so pardon me for that. So I'll outline the topics from year two from the document. So GPT does that, but we can see here just from the second problem, GPT is gonna miss. So it's missed problems 2 and 3. So it's gone straight from PNC 1 to PNC 4. So ask ChatGPT again to what happened to problems 6 to 12. So then GPT makes an attempt to list those problems. So this reminds us of a footnote at the end. At the bottom of the page here, it says ChatGPT can make mistakes, so check important info. So what you can see here is that GPT has listed some problems and their corresponding learning issues and the references from year two, the year two topics. So, but what GPT is missing is that I wanted it to list the patient and community problems, not just whatever problems it finds in there. So I'm not sure what criteria it used, but it's an example of how we need to prompt it and be specific. So this is my third iteration. I'm saying outline all the year two topics, and then I'm specifying the type of problems. The problems I want is patient and community problems, and then numbered 1 to 30 plus the learning issues and references. So now ChatGPT takes another attempt at this, so the third attempt. So this one goes a little better. This one goes a little better. So you have to cross check, or maybe not. This is it goes 24 and then it goes 27. Okay, the references cited across topics. So now outline all the year two topics include the patient community PNC problems. I'm trying to be more specific now. 1 to 30 plus the learning issues. You can list one PNC at a time until you get to PNC 30. So this last bit here is due to its the limitations of how much text it can output. So I'm giving GPT the option. So when it reaches its limit, there's going to be an option for you to regenerate. So or continue. It's going to ask you should it continue. So then you just keep continuing until it's output everything, and then you cross check that. This limit is different from your maximum cap, where if you reach the cap, then you won't be able to use ChatGPT anymore until it your limit resets in what, 3 or 4 hours, I think. After a while, I uploaded one document, and after all that prompting and GPT producing the output, I reached my messaging limit. So I'll just have a quick scroll through so you can see how much I got to upload or put in, or how much output ChatGPT generated before I reach my limit. So this is everything. So it's not bad for free plan, and then you get to upload documents and even images, which we haven't tried. So this is the end of the line, and this is the message that I got. You reach a GPT cap, so I can either you have the option of getting GPT plus the paid plan or starting a new chat. You can't chat anymore in that window. You won't be able to upload. So the new chat will open a window using ChatGPT 3.5, the default model, which is only text interaction. So you won't get to upload documents or interact with the documents. Okay, so having reached our messaging limit on GPT 4.0, we can't interact with this chat anymore. However, we have the option of copying what's already been output by ChatGPT. So at the bottom of ChatGPT's responses, there's an option to copy here. So what I did, I just copied this, created a new chat, which is using ChatGPT 3.5 now. So in the new chat, I simply pasted the topics here, what GPT output in the 4.0 model. And then this is the prompt that I've created. So I asked ChatGPT to create questions for me to help me study. So the output here isn't bad, but as mentioned before, and a topic that keeps coming up is you get to refine, or you have to refine your prompts to improve the quality of ChatGPT's output. So here I've created my prompt asking ChatGPT to generate some multiple choice questions and some short answers based on the first topic, or short answer questions. And then to give the correct answer, as well as the rationale explaining why the answer is correct and why the answer is not correct. So here you can see ChatGPT's done that. It's output some questions with multiple choice the answers. You can also specify how many answers you want for multiple choice, and then it's given the correct answer here. So this is good, but I don't particularly like the format. I would like a question and then give me a chance to respond before giving the correct answer. So that way you can practice your recall. And another thing is I'd like the answers to be with numbers, not letters, or corresponding numbers. So that way you have a keyboard in front of you. You can quickly type the number that corresponds to the answer. Okay. So I already written out the prompt. So after refining my prompt, I mentioned to ChatGPT that to give me the answer to short answer questions with corresponding numbers, not letters, and then to ask them one at a time and wait for me to give my response before it gives me the next question. So let's go with 3. Okay, let's go to correct answer. Okay, so that's proof of concept. So basically, it's given a reasoning and explanation there. Okay, but I don't like this how it's saying let's move on to this whenever you're ready. I would like to prompt it to just mention the next question after it's given its explanation. So yeah, it's a continuous refining process. So otherwise you get the idea. That's the proof of concept. So you can do this with any other topic and with whatever document that you upload, but it makes your document interactive. So you can ask it to summarize it, outline it, and then you can pull questions from. So the document gives you a structured approach, and this is a course outline. So what is covered in the course, it's included in the document. So you're going a structured approach to your learning, and you cover the topics that are relevant. and then you can help have an interactive session or something like somewhat of a tutor. We generate questions, different types of questions from different angles in varying difficulty, and even the formats you can change to shorten the questions. So you fiddle around with this and you see what you can come up with. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is a bonus. So while you have access to GPT 4.0, I tried doing this. So this is the RAAS system. It's a flowchart. I haven't checked the accuracy of this, but it's in here where while I had access to the GPT 4.0, I just asked it to flowchart for RAAS, so it knew what I was talking about, and then it created this. So this is from Whimsical Diagrams. So if you go to Explore GPTs, and in the GPT store, Whimsical Diagrams is there. So what Whimsical does is it visualizes concepts for you, so you can create mind maps and flowcharts to help you. If you're a visual learner, it will help you learn better that way. So you can input the chat. It's integrated into ChatGPT. So using ChatGPT runs inside of Whimsical. So after you interact with ChatGPT, it gives you the option and the link where you can go to the website. You can go to the Whimsical website where you can further edit. You can further edit your diagram. So yeah, you can edit Whimsical. For some reason, it's not showing up here where I only show you the chat that I had and the link that you can click on to go and then fine tune your mind map or your flow chart that you output. So that's the bonus. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.